Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. For the viewers, thank you for clicking this video. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be breaking down how to never lose 4 trades in a row, right, using the ICC concept. Now guys, in my last video I took a trade, a sell trade here, and as you can see, this trade managed to hit my first take profits, and then as you can see, it reversed from there, right? Alright guys, do not click out this video because you will get a lot of value from this. But guys, in terms of never losing a trade, it boils down to understanding what phase you are in within the ICC concept, right? Like I told you guys, the ICC concept basically stands for indication, correction, continuation. So essentially, this is how the market moves within this specific concept, right? It gives an indication on the direction it wants to go, it retraces, and then it continues to move. So in this case, it is basically what we are looking for, right? So in this specific trade I took here, this move that I took here was actually the continuation phase, right? Because as you can see, price was in an uptrend right here, right? Going up, created a low, and then created a high here. Once price created a high here, it now broke, below the previous low, indicating the change of trend, and it now reversed to this area of interest. And as you can see, price gave the first entry here a shooting star. I actually entered very late here, but if my first entry was here, then first TP would have probably been here, and then I would have probably taken my full profit. But as you can see, price was in this level here, and price reached my first take profit for TP1, right? So now in this specific case here, right, I was anticipating a continuation move, right? So I was anticipating a continuation move right there, right? But that did not happen. And if you notice how price action is, notice how when price came to this TP area here, right, it gave like this shooting star, a shooting star here, and then like a hammer here. And as you can see, it gave a bullish engulfing, right? So this was kind of like a reversal move in the sense of this trend now is done. This specific, small sell trend here from here to here is done, right? And we're looking to now reverse to the upside, right? So essentially, right, this phase here, which is the continuation phase, stopped and ended here. And what happened? The reversal phase happened here. The reversal phase happened right there. And as you can see, price gave enough signs to give it that reversal phase. And as you can see, boom, price gave a shooting star right there, and then price shot up, right? So this was probably what we could have try to see or try to anticipate in terms of this specific trade. But as you can see guys, price now bought all the way up here, and then this same phase that we're in, price now broke above the previous high. So when price now broke above the previous high here, then the trend is now buys now. So basically we're now waiting for something like this, where price gives us an indication like this. It now corrects itself to this area of interest, and then continues the trend upwards like this, right? And then so on and so forth, right? So as you can see now, you should have probably taken a trade here too, because price came to this level of interest and then gave a shooting star right here. So this phase would now be the correction phase, right? Because price, this is the correction phase. Why? Because price has reached a resistance and now gave a shooting star entry right here, right? And this is the correction phase. And as you can see, this same reversal phase, we could actually use this and still call this the indication phase, right? Because it turned from sells to buys, so we can actually still call this like the indication phase too. Same thing, reversal indication phase. Why? Because the indication was created when price broke and closed above this high, which was this candle. So this was the start of the indication phase from here, right? So we could probably do something like this and then something like this, but still same thing, right? And as you can see, price now came to this level here, gave us an entry here, a shooting star entry, right? With this candle, I took the trade, boom, stop loss below this candle here. Usually my stop loss can be like a little bit wider, so something like maybe like this, my actual MT4, right, just in case for stop hunters. And then boom, as you can see, price is currently trying to buy up. So what I'm anticipating right now is we're anticipating price comes from here and then goes to our TP essentially, right? So this is basically how you can never lose 4 trades in a row by literally just following the system, right? And my system essentially, guys, is basically, you know, very simple. Literally, guys, I trade only one pair, if you have noticed, which is the GBP JPY, and guys, I trade between 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. New York session, and then 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Asian session, right? And as you can see, like, literally my system is very simple. I have 3 types of entries. I have the regular entry here, which is like a simple shooting star, and then I have the Rajabanks entry model. Essentially what it means is, you know, price, you know, breaks, just literally goes above this candle wick. So this was my entry candle here. If price goes above that wick at the top here, then I'll place my trade, right? And then stop loss literally below this candle here that crossed the line. So boom, this is going to be like the Rajabanks entry model. Boom, entry right there as price goes. So basically like a buy stop above this entry candle, and then stop loss above that candle that crossed the wick. So this solid buy candle here. So this is the entry for the, you know, Rajabanks entry model. And then the martingale trade is essentially price going into a drawdown, right? So in this case here, you know, price went into a drawdown a little bit, right? So you could have maybe, you know, cut that same drawdown move. So if price goes into a drawdown, we would have probably cut the trade from the bottom here, right? And then instead of like a 1 to 4 risk to reward, now it's going to turn into a 1 to 7 risk to reward, right? So you can see. But this essentially, guys, is basically how to never lose 4 trades in a row by following this system, guys, right? Even though you lose this trade here, you could have easily prevented this by identifying, you know, this was the reversal trade, right? You can easily identify that by just looking at the candlestick and what it tells you as it reacts on this level here, right? And then, guys, like, you could easily avoid this loss, or it's cool, you could have easily taken this correction trade here, or you'd have easily taken this, you know, continuation trade. So this is the, so this right here is a continuation trade. Boom. And then I'll just put this like that. Boom. Right, as you can see, this is basically what we are waiting for. But basically, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned a lot from this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.